Hello, gorgeous people. I wanted to jump on and just share my joy and like excitement about running the Happiness Recipe Workshop once again. After I took a break to write my book. Hi, Christine. I took a break to write the Happiness Recipe book. I experimented with running the Happiness Recipe content as a one-day workshop, which was beautiful, beautiful soul food. And hello, lovely. And I've decided to once again, hi Debbie, I've decided to once again expand the Happiness Recipe Workshop out and run it over 8 weeks, which is how I used to do it. There's something really magical about learning transformational concept and then having the time and space and support to implement it into your life, and then coming back the next week learning again on a deeper level or a new concept and having that time and space to implement it in your life in real time and to be supported through the process. So the Happiness Recipe will be running as an online group workshop. I'm keeping the group beautifully small, so there'll be 8 people plus me, but 8 participants. We're going to run these classes online as a Zoom group. So Zoom is an online platform like a Skype or FaceTime, but it works really beautifully as a group. We can all see each other, or if you're not into being on video, I know it took me a while to get used to being on video, you can join just audio, but the main thing is we join as a group. Each and every week there's going to be class content. Obviously, I'm teaching you how to map and implement congruency and into your life experience, but also time and space each and every week for all 8 people to ask their questions and be coached and supported in implementing. So what I always want from my work is not just, oh, that's a great idea. I get feedback a lot of, oh, you've really made that make sense. That's made that seem really easy. But it's one thing to learn a concept, and it's a whole nother thing to learn to apply that concept in your life, perhaps with other people that aren't thinking in the same way. So there's a lot of power you have in your circumstances. I just did a video this morning that I posted in this group about perceptual positions and really understanding the power of being at cause, which is basically saying you understand that you are, the driver of your lifeboat, and there's lots of things that you can do to drive your life in a congruent way, and we can't even make those decisions when we're stuck at effect, or we're stuck in blame, or we're stuck in focusing on the problem. So I always want my work to support you back into the home truth of you. And the beauty of the Happiness Recipe work is not only does it do that, but it actually supports you to start to cultivate the circumstances that you need to thrive. Hello, gorgeous Jan. So, you have a unique happiness recipe. What enlivens, what inspires, what feeds you, what makes you feel radiantly alive is as unique as your fingerprints. And so we each have a happiness recipe. So many courses out there are, they're wonderful, but there's someone teaching an audience of people or teaching their students their happiness recipe. So what works for them. And it's like creating hey, if you do what I did, then you'll be happy too. And that would work if you were a clone of them. But what I really want to do in my work is teach you your happiness recipe. I'm talking about foundations and structures, not what works for me, but helping you to correctly interpret the wisdom of your being so that you are doing what's right for you. And there's nothing like an 8-week journey of learning, implementing, asking questions, learning, implementing, asking questions, and being held as you learn and develop, because I've seen it over years teaching this workshop, and I've really missed it actually, and I'm really inspired to support these 8 people that are coming in, and the next 8 and the next 8, and just teach you this work, because it really is life changing. And there's many of you in this group that have done my happiness recipe workshop and that have done my one-day workshop too. I'm not changing the price, so even though it's 8 weeks and it's over a longer period of time, it's still just $297 Australian dollars, which includes the GST, so it's less than 297 really, and I'll it includes the GST. You can pay that up front, or you can pay it as 8 payments of $39. So hopefully that makes it really doable and an easy yes for those of you that maybe don't need the intense support of working with me one-on-one, or that for whatever reason don't have the finances for that right now. Coming along to, it's less than $300 to 2 months of support, just having me on your team, learning and applying this information, it'll be really awesome. It always is. And I'm not saying that because I'm awesome. I'm just saying because I've seen what happens in the groups that I've taught before, and it's soul food. I'm so looking forward to doing it again. So let me know if you're interested. I have many people that do the happiness recipe more than once, because life, and one gorgeous lady that did it and it was amazing, and then 3 years later she came and did it again because her life was in another place and she got so much out of it again. So if you've done the happiness recipe with me in the past, then there's no reason why you can't come and just learn and absorb at the new level. Or if you're totally new and don't even know what I'm talking about, then just get in touch with me and let's have a chat and get you into the group if it feels right for you. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Knowing your happiness recipe is just a workshop away, and I would love to support you. So let me know if you'd like to be in there. There's 2 people committed already, so I've got 6 spaces left, and we kick off on July 29th, Monday night, 6 till 7:30 p.m. That's Melbourne, Australia time. I understand that's not really a great time for those of you in the US. So I will run another one once this group is up and running. I will run another one at a time that works better for that other hemisphere. So that's it. Any questions, please let me know. Thank you, gorgeous, gorgeous women that are on here with me live, beautiful souls that you are. Deep love from my heart to yours. See you soon.